What are we doing for shots tonight, boys? I got apple rum and my Captain Morgan Long Island iced tea.
Nothing, because WGAS preempted my fucking... Those bastards preempted my booze run.
God damn it.
Are you available now? I'm like, I guess. No, I can find...
Who gives a shit? Always ruining things.
No. I got a little bit left.
I have that much rum left. I don't know if it'll do it.
We're good. Pre-show shot. Oh, Cody's pulling his pants up. It's supposed to go down, Codes.
Oh, they saw my waistline. That's disgusting.
I was preparing for a dab, not a shot.
Okay,
this is going to be a boring Randy episode. I didn't know I was going to have to bring the fire.
I'm going to dry out for a minute after this shit.
This is just for celebration. Celebration, that's it.
But I'm saying that's all I got.
Like,
oh, yeah. It's
mortified by shots now.
Stop. This is for 190. All right? 190 more Rich Hickman episodes that Jules
I'm all right with that.
Put him down.
Let's launch it.
It was a big shot. I couldn't finish it. Fuck, that's gross.
Baby sips.
Ugh.
Baby sips, comrade.
Fucking nasty. God damn it.
Okay. That sounds like a
my
problem.
mouth too long. Like,
yeah, Rem, the waveform loves dry heaving directly into the microphone. Do more of that shit.
You should have heard me Saturday, bro.
That's cool, man.
You hear
waveform loves that.
You hear this tone in my voice? It's because I destroyed my vocal cords.
Oh,
with acid.
In the bong?
Fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, I'll tell you all about it. I'm saving for the show. All right. Listen, assholes.
I thought we were recording.
No, this is pre-show. We're going to get in the main show. You guys ready to get in the main show?
Is this for the Patreons only?
Are we going to talk about
sexy things?
And now?
I have no idea what the fuck's going on with that.
Maybe. Let's get into it.
Alexa, fuck off.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 190 of the Rich Dickman Show, the podcast that is slightly better than mediocre. I am your host, Ram, and I'm here with my best friend, my super best friends in the whole wide world. I love these guys. One of them, thankfully, didn't wash away yesterday. The other one, thankfully, woke up today. Hell yeah. Cody, Randy, everybody's here. 190 of these bad boys. We're going to have some fun. Let's do it. Are you ready? Let's go. Randy. What's up, baby?
Cease and desist this, bitch. How's that? You want to fucking cease and desist? There's my middle finger.
With a scar on it.
Holy shit. That's how I am. Oh, yeah, I punched a bed frame or a headboard. I told you about that. That was bad. That was a bad day.
Bad day. So you had a bad day.
Jesus.
You had a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
and
also
there he is, Cody.
Good
I'm sorry.
Song about one bad day. Sorry, Cody.
It's going to be one of those nights. Cody, fresh off his celebrity appearance on the Who Gives a Shit podcast.
What are you talking about?
What's up?
Celebrity. No, don't. No, thank you. No paparazzo. I'm good.
You're the
How are
big
you,
star.
man?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. This is the time of year I realize that it's my friends who make me who I am. And that's you guys. So,
look at you.
Yeah.
I'd give you a rosy cheek
best
right
friends.
now.
They say you're the 5 people you spend the most time with. You know? Yeah. So
my kids, my wife, fuck. Hey, we're here. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're recording super early this week.
Why'd you stick up 4 fingers when you said wife?
Because there's long story.
Yeah, like 4 fingers went up when you said my wife. It was weird.
Oh yeah. That is weird.
What? I keep forgetting.
Fucking
it's also
really
recorded.
Work,
I can't get that by because there's a recording now. I'm sorry, I stepped on you. I stepped on you the hardest I've ever stepped on you before. God.
I love it, because Cody, you're getting comfortable. You're getting comfortable with us. You're coming out of your shell. We're making you a big star, and it's going to hurt 7 times more when you decide you're up and leaving our stupid asses for your own beautiful success. Yeah, look at you.
If you leave, Cody, I will die.
Give me 10 more.
Die.
Okay, just give me 10 more.
No, I got you. Oh, wait,
my
more
baby
10
girl.
More.
My baby girl.
11 more. Yeah.
All right, out of the business real quick. RichDickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. Go there, check it out. It's Christmas time, right? And don't you want to buy some nice presents for your family and friends and loved ones and non-loved ones, right? You can go to we have 2 stores, right? And it's all on the website. You can get the Slightly Better Than Mediocre t-shirt. That's up there. You can get the Rich Dickman Show Classic t-shirt. Randy, we need a new art for Cody. We got to do a Rem Randy and Cody shirt because we have a Rem and Ray shirt and a Rem and Huel shirt.
Yeah, you should commission somebody who's an artist to do that. No.
I'm going to need approvals at every stage, gentlemen.
Yeah, you signed that one away.
I'm going to do a fat dab.
Fine print. All right, Randy's doing a fat dab. And of course, there's the Eat the Rich t-shirt. Get in there to that Amazon store and get that goddamn shirt because that's awesome. And that's a moneymaker right there. Randy's doing a dab. He's charging that thing.
Yeah.
We had to throw our recording schedule all over the place.
It's fucked, Rem. It's fucked as shit.
So sorry.
What is?
I appreciate you guys sticking with me. It's just like a couple more weeks of this shit, and we can get back to normal. Very regular type of thing.
All right.
But when they're this early, it throws us all off because we don't know what we're going to talk about because we didn't have a whole week to plan for the show. So we're going to wing it tonight. Randy probably didn't do any show prep of the interns. Randy, you there?
I forgot to let the interns work today. I put them in their cages and totally left them.
What do you line those with?
Well, believe it or not, they came with a bunch of Kia Soul parts, and that's what they like to make in. So
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
Yeah. It's just a big pit of Kia Soul parts, and they just love that shit. So.
I gotta rearrange. I keep hitting my microphone in my setup here, and it's disturbing me. All right, Cody, I'll give you a break because I need to spend an hour talking. All right, so we're gonna start with Randy tonight. Randy, as you're dabbing. What's going on with you, buddy? How you been? What's new? What's exciting? We haven't heard much from you lately. You've been quiet. You're muted. You're still muted.
No, sorry. Sometimes I get like that, where you haven't heard much from me because,
the larynx paralysis.
Yeah, but I've had an interesting week. Today I was listening to a show with some people. Yeah, a podcast with I think they're Matt, Jay, Dylan, and Walter.
Matt, Jay, Dylan, and Wall, our friends. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, our friends.
Okay.
Yeah, from that podcast. I was listening to that, and Matt was talking about the McRib. Well, I went to McDonald's daily, like I normally do, and I ordered breakfast, but I was running a little late this morning, and it was like 10:31. So they're fucking Nazis about that. They're like, "Sorry, we can't do your breakfast."
Red man.
And I was like, "Okay, no big deal. Just give me a McRib. I've never had one."
Really?
Get a McRib? Yeah.
Look at you.
Because Matt was talking
in that club.
Matt was talking about it. And Matt was absolutely right. It tastes like nothing. Like I don't feel one way or the other.
It's barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
and it's barbecue sauce with texture.
But my tum tum does not feel the best, so I'm not looking forward to what's to come. So, but I did that, and then I spent the day hanging out with the work wife and her friend in the office there, talking about office gossip. There's a lot of moving parts at the old office, so that's been interesting. And all in all, it's been a good week. My buddy goes on house arrest soon. That sucks, but that's neither here nor there.
Your body goes on? What's that mean?
My buddy.
Oh, your buddy. Oh. So you have to go visit him. He can't visit you anymore.
Yeah, he'll be in Indiana for a little while. Short stay. 6 months.
Ant-Man. Right.
He had a bad day once too, so
we all have those.
Some of us
have bad nights.
Day.
It's how you respond to them. That's what's important. Randy, I'm very jealous that you can visit McDonald's daily. Yeah, I don't know if you've listened to this show or any of the podcasts I've been on. I've been a huge fan of McDonald's all my life. I love McDonald's, and it's a crime that they no longer sell breakfast bagels. That's the worst thing that happened during COVID. Is McDonald's stopped selling breakfast bagels, and it's a crime they haven't come back. But anyway,
I saw a meme about it. So there's people that are pissed about it, Rim. Like, there's a movement out there, a movement of the massive to try and get the bagel back. It should be back.
Best goddamn breakfast sandwich there was. But I can't eat McDonald's anymore, Randy. Like, anything I eat out of McDonald's that's not like a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, like, makes me sick. I can do apple pies, and the coffee is fantastic. But I can't eat. And my daughter sucks because my daughter, nothing. I can't eat anything out of McDonald's except the things I mentioned. So that's what I meant to say. But my daughter's a big fan. She always wants to go to McDonald's, right? She wants her chicken nuggets or her fish sandwich now or whatever it is.
Yeah, man.
And it's like,
it was great.
Damn it. Yeah, I really want to have McDonald's, but I can't because I get sick because I'm old. It's awful. It's awful thing.
Man.
Yep. Feel sad. Feel sorry for me. I like the sympathy. Cody, what's up with you, buddy? What's going on?
Less McRibs in my life by exactly one. Nothing, chilling. Just fucking this. I'm not doing nothing. The storm is like duck and cover right now. That's literally what the yeah.
Oh, so you had some wild weather down there. You had like the mountains that are getting 12 inches of snow.
I'm fucking bored, Rem. Shit.
Yeah. Tell us what the storm you're experiencing right now. What's happening?
No, it's mostly like raining as we speak. Like I showed you the lovely impromptu water feature that Mother Nature did up on me yesterday. That was good. And then the flash flood thing, and then the governor is like, everyone stay in your fucking houses, don't do nothing.
Wow, and, all because of rain. Are you having mudslides or high winds, or is power out?
I mean, the internet just dipped in and out occasionally, no power outage, but the people up on the mountains and maybe the beaches got fucked a little bit harder than me, probably.
Yeah. I gotta say, Cody sent us a video of the rain yesterday to a little group chat, and you have that's a beautiful property that you're on, man. Like, everything is gorgeous in Hawaii.
It's not mine. That's not mine. This is the places. So don't think anything fancy.
I didn't.
Shut up.
Okay. Just saying, it's beautiful. It's very nice out there.
Thank you. Yeah, it's Hawaii. It looks like Hawaii in some parts of Hawaii.
Believe it or not, contrary to popular belief.
Yeah,
it's crazy. You know what's funny is my sister-in-law and her family, they're going out to Hawaii in a couple days. Actually,
cool.
This coming Thursday they're going to Hawaii. Yeah, and I saw them this weekend. I'm like, so where in Hawaii are you going to be? And she's like, I don't really know. My husband's doing all the planning. I'm like, oh, well, if you end up in Oahu, let me know. I'll call my friend. Yeah. I'll call my friend Cody, and he can come visit you. And then you'd be like, who the fuck are you?
Cody, cool. Social
would you visit
anxiety.
My sister-in-law?
Awesome. Yeah,
Cody definitely wouldn't have a problem.
You know I would, you fucker. Let's do it. Social anxiety. I'll do it. Yeah. How many more patrons are we getting? Yeah, let's go. I'll do it naked.
Probably none.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you just show up.
Easy,
just, hey,
this is monumental.
Hey, Rem, sister-in-law.
Right, 2 patrons
Cody McCann.
I'll wear a mask.
No, you don't have to. They're actually you do because they asked producer Chris to get tested before he went to Thanksgiving. Can you believe that?
Okay.
Are you asking people to get tested to come to your house, Cody?
No, because my family is the family on this island or Hawaii in general is smaller right now.
Yeah.
So it's just so that's good news for some of them because I can't stand one or two of them. Thank God I was isolated with a storm. Yeah. Just stay over on your side of the railroad tracks, Grandma.
Yeah, don't fucking come near me. Just stay the fuck away. You stupid bitch.
Yeah.
You stupid old bitch. Can I talk about her like that?
Dude, she can run like 35 miles an hour. It's weird.
She can run 35 miles? Is she a cheetah?
No, I'm joking.
Oh. All right.
But
can we talk shit about your grandma? Like, I feel like doing a lot of grandma shit talking.
Oh my! I think I'm stuck on this. I was doing this on Who Gives a Shit. But for this lovely audience as well, I was telling the fine Sir Adam how my 92-year-old grandma partially successfully kicked a door in to get at another family member of mine who I will not reveal was locked behind because they were having an argument between like such an obtrusive door that needed to be kicked in and done away with because you can't argue through doors, can you?
No,
Grandma.
No. You can argue in person. Cody, that's crazy. I have both my grandmas are still with me. They're both 92.
Good. It's good. It's a good number.
Yeah. My American grandma, she many years ago. What am I? I'm 41. So 19 years ago, when I was 12. Is that the math? 30 30 years ago. I don't have the math tonight. Let's call it 30 years ago. I was up, and they live in Vermont, and I was spending a couple weeks in the summer up there, right? And my grandmother got chosen as a foreman on a jury, and it was a murder trial in Vermont. And that's big news because Vermont, there's like 6 people who live in Vermont. So when somebody gets murdered, everybody knows about it, right? So there was this big murder trial. This dude had raped his wife and then murdered her afterwards in the bathtub. And so she would come home and tell us about the trial. And so she's telling us about how the murder happened. And the guy apparently used a baseball bat in different orifices. It was very violent and very brutal, right?
That
and I'm like 12
bad.
years old.
Yeah.
My grandmother's describing a lot of this to me. And she's like, yeah, he sexually assaulted and raped his wife. Rem, do you know what anal sex is?
And you're there with a dictionary, just like,
and I'm like,
what?
Yeah.
Analysis? Yeah. What?
Yeah. That was my
choking chicks and sodomy.
Yep.
All about it.
All in a day's fun, right, Randy? You know all about that.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Hercules.
Now, you said you were on Who Gives a Shit earlier tonight.
Yeah,
these episodes will release simultaneously.
Double booked. Yay, Cody.
Double booked, baby. How'd that go? How was your experience there?
It's good. Lovely. I was hit with the hot take of what happened with the roast mortem, and I said what I said. There was the episode. I just reiterated what I said at the tail of it. But yeah, funky headspace because of family member passing. But I'm easing back in. And I love you guys for having me.
I'm sorry that you had a family member pass. Is that recent, or is this something we knew about?
No, it was February. It was my dad, but still.
Okay. I got you. Yeah.
So that's about the time this transpired, or after in the aftermath. But they served it like some big cherry on top. Like it's like, oh no, I stopped because I wanted to try tap dancing and smoke jumping. It's like, no, it's head things like everyone else. Like, so sorry. The answer is not funny or interesting, but truthful.
Right. That's your story to tell when you choose to tell it, if you ever choose to. Like,
there's
here I told you.
To it. So,
so that's why we don't. I don't broach it because it's not. That's your business. If you want to talk, that's cool.
It's different shows. It's different shows.
Yeah.
It's the show,
man,
and there's that show.
But then Adam asked you all about it, didn't he? Adam was like, "Hey, Cody."
And then what? You're gonna be the fucker to piggyback on him tonight? God damn it, Rem.
No, I will not. Never. You're my friend. I will not do that, dude.
Here, have exclusivity between.
I like Adam's style,
and it's good.
Yeah, check them out. Adam and Crippled Jesus. Big fan of both of them, especially that Crippled Jesus.
Yeah,
he kills me. Dude, now, hey, I was thinking back to the first time you were on the show, Cody, and you had mentioned some of your old people, so you all came on at the same time. And it was in the 70s, episode 70-something. And what I remember about that is that you were very quiet at the time. So my question, Cody, is were you very quiet again? Or do I have a big waveform to edit from you?
I don't know. Well, the microphone changed, so halfway through that series. But it honestly depends on what kind of day I have.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you're feeling cheeky, and sometimes you're feeling Liberian. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. From Liberia, I got you, buddy.
Liberia.
Good job.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
good job. Now, important question. What? I gave you the conditions last week. Were you sure to plug the show and say something nice about myself and Randy?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh God.
No, well, I remembered I had to do it. I just didn't do it. You know what I mean?
All right.
So I gotta do a voiceover. I was supposed to say something. I was supposed to say something nice, and then I just didn't do it. I don't know why.
Do you want to do it here?
No, but I did get the fucking. You see what I did.
Because if you want to record something extra, you can do it here, and I can just splice it in.
Oh, good. The line?
What do you mean, Randy? Randy, get the lines.
Yeah, Randy.
Give
compliment
Cody
yourself,
something
quick.
nice to say.
Randy,
what's something nice Cody can say?
If he ever gets rich enough to eat, he'll taste very good.
Randy, if he gets ever rich enough to eat, he'll taste good. All right. I'm not billing you for this. Rem, give me yours. Let's go. I've got all fucking night.
He's the best friend you'll never have.
Remington, he's the best friend you'll never have. All right, we're calling it even now. All right, fuck you.
Thank you.
Get that in there. I'm not billing you for that.
I got a big announcement, you two. And you guys know what this is, but this is a big announcement for our audience and our patrons especially.
Shit, what'd I do?
Is that Randy and Cody have come together in support of their host, their main host here, because he's too busy this month. And Randy and Cody are getting together to record a bonus episode tomorrow night exclusively for our patrons. Patreon.com/richdickman.
Yeah.
You want to give a little preview? Yeah, Randy, give a little preview of what you guys are going to be talking about in your bonus episode. Completely different, because I'm not going to be there. Completely different.
Okay, guys, if you live 80 years, how many weeks do you think that is?
1,020.
It'd be like 4,000 something.
Cody, it's 4,000 fucking weeks. Fuck you. Anyways, it's 4,000 weeks, and so we're going to be talking about 4,000 weeks and time management for mortals. So... It's a new audiobook I'm reading, and I'm going to bounce some of it off of Cody or something, maybe. I don't know. That's just my first idea. Cody, it's open.
I was going to leave it as bland as curiosity hour, but what Randy said might work.
Yeah, now, can you read a book before tomorrow?
Absolutely not. You know I'm as dyslexic little shit as it gets.
Can you listen to one?
No, that's not true. Nah.
It's only if you listen to it at 1.5 speeds.
No. Jesus.
Can you just Wikipedia?
You can get it done in like 3 hours.
Too fucking old for homework, buddy. Come on.
It's not homework. It'll really help perspective, I think.
Right. That's fair enough.
Randy, I have a very important question related to this bonus episode. Will this be better than the bonus episode you did with Maddie?
Listen, bud, I don't set expectations in life because I don't want people to be disappointed. So I'm going to say it'll be worse than what I did with Maddie.
Okay.
And then I'm going to over deliver and make it something that's slightly better than what I did with Maddie.
Gotcha. All right. Shout out to Maddie, and please don't get caught and be put into that concentration camp they have in Australia, man. All right. Be safe. Stay out of that place.
Oh, man.
There's hot chicks there, but I don't think they're there for you. I think they're just there for propaganda. Yeah. All right. So bonus episode coming with Randy and Cody. And I'm really excited for this, you two, because, you know, when I'm a part of these things, it's like, it's another Rich Dickman show. It's just Rem doing Rem. So I'm really excited to hear the perspective that just the two of you are bringing. And, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Patreon.com/Rich Dickman.
We can make it if we try, just the two of you.
Yeah. We could argue different sides of arguments, Cody. You know, like Scott Johnson used to do with Justin
I will
Robert
devil
Young.
Any advocate you got.
Yeah, it's called Unfriend Me. Listen to all the episodes of that podcast, and then we'll go over each topic. I don't know if it's aged well. We'll see.
Oh, Lord.
All right, all I can think of is stuff that's homework for you, because I know all this stuff.
Fuck. Good for Cody, you, I guess.
Cody has to come up with an idea for a bonus episode now. Randy, give you homework. That's how this works. Your homework will be smoke weed during
homework.
the show. But
yeah, fuck homework. I'm anti-homework.
Yeah, Cody had an idea to see, have Randy start the show like sober and then do a couple shots and then do some weed and see how the mental state changes and what triggers him and what doesn't. I think that's fascinating. You do that too.
When do I snort the Adderall?
Human experimentation. What's wrong?
Yeah.
Hot takes. Hot takes by Cody McCain.
Something fell.
Okay. Another announcement.
All right.
I'd like to welcome to the Patreon, brand new patron, APB. Thank you, APB, for coming aboard.
Oh, hey, hi.
You're gonna get that bonus episode very soon. Hi, how are you? Thank you for watching the video.
Yeah, seriously.
Cody, we could watch a movie.
Be nice.
And then review it. Pete, that's never been done before. That's an original fucking idea right there. We'll watch a crappy movie like Tiptoes, and then we'll review it.
Is it? Oh, you posted that fucking poster into the feed, didn't you?
Yeah, it's Matthew McConaughey and Gary Oldman plays his midget brother.
Horrible, Randy. You disappoint everything.
No, Huel recommended it. How dare you say?
That's an everything. He's inclusive of everything.
Yeah.
It's a vacuum.
Mm-hmm. All right. So in a little bit, I also want to plan. I want to plan our Christmas episode, the three of us. Okay, I had a great idea, and I want to run it. I texted it to you, so I didn't forget. But we can talk about that, or we can change things. Okay, but the Christmas episode this year is
assuming the
unique.
holiday I celebrate.
Is that the big get, Rim? The Christmas episode, or is that episode 200? What's the big get?
Probably the big get is Stephen R. Dickman for episode 200.
Oh, we're dropping names.
Yeah, we're working that. We're working that right now. I dropped the name a few weeks ago, but it's getting closer. So here we are. But I don't Christmas episode. It's unique this year because our regular episode releases on Christmas. Christmas is a Saturday, so it'll be fun. So we're going to do this one up. All right. I do have to tell you, this past Saturday, right, we went to a little holiday thing with the wife and the kids, and then went to a little Christmas party at the other sister-in-law's house, right? And it was fine. All right. Producer Ryan was there. He made the time, much more enjoyable by bringing gifts. Okay, so thank you, Producer Ryan, for hooking it up always. It was fine. Food was good, And
I hope it was mushrooms, bud. I hope you guys.
Unfortunately, no, we're trying to
eat mushrooms.
Yep,
and watch Harold and Kumar escape from Guantanamo Bay.
Yes, and
I'm trying to get Producer Ryan and ask Producer Chris to hook some mushrooms up for Christmas. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
So we leave.
Why are we confessing to felonies on the show?
No, this is all allegedly in Minecraft. We leave, and my daughter's hungry, right? She wants a cheeseburger. There's a Burger King down the road, and there's 37-cent Whoppers on the app, all right? So we go to Burger King to grab 37-cent Whoppers and fries for the kids. 2 apps. So my wife goes through the drive-thru. She drops me off. I go into the store, and I put my order in, and I grab it. Yep, and then I walk out, and she's still in the drive-thru, so I hop into the car, and then she orders. And this is important to the story, okay? Because I very clearly got my order first and from a different set of fries. Okay. So I didn't want the Whopper. I gave that to my son, and I'm eating these fries, and I had a few, and I was full. So I gave the rest to my son. So my son and I split fries. We get home, right, a little while later, and my tummy's not feeling good, right? I'm going to say tummy a lot. I'm sorry, but my tummy is a little icky. And I say, Jesus Christ, I must have ate something weird. I don't feel great, so I'm just going to chill out. And then my son says, wow, that's weird. I don't feel that great, too. It just feels like in my lower stomach. So I thought 37? My son was having the...
37.
I'm 41.
37 cents.
Oh, 37 cents.
Is what you pay.
37 cents, right? Yeah. Saw that, and there's like, whoa, my tummy hurts. Okay.
I didn't have any Whopper. I didn't eat any of the Whopper. I just had fries. All right. Okay. The kids had Whopper. All right.
37.
So my son is saying, because I'm feeling it up in the top of my stomach, he's saying it's down low, and I think maybe he's got the poops, and I'm just an old man. All right. So I said to my son, I said, you probably got the poops, but if you feel like you got to throw up, make sure you get up and get to the toilet. So we're watching Gremlins 2 as we charge through our thing of 80s movies, right? We saw the greatest Christmas movie ever made, Gremlins, last week, and this week we saw Gremlins 2.
Home Alone. And Home Alone.
Cody. We'll talk about that next week, I think.
Yeah, okay.
But we're at the part in Gremlins 2
we should do a Christmas movie bracket and make it interactive.
It's going through the shredder. Write it down so you don't forget, Aunt Randy. And then my son gets up off the couch, and I'm like, where are you going? And he steps to the edge of the carpet, and then blah.
On the carpet?
No, missed the carpet all over the hardwood floor.
Good, Rem, son.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at
Adds character to the car.
Get to the bathroom. Get to the bathroom right now. Get to the toilet because I don't. All right. So he works his way to the bathroom. He just continues to throw up in the sink in the bathroom. Okay. So he's thrown up in the sink, and I got this huge puddle. Yeah. He turned the water on in the sink, and I said, "Did you clear out the sink?" He's like, "Nope." So I have this huge puddle of vomit on the floor.
Father,
my wife. Yeah. My wife's down the hallway, and she looks at me, and she's like, what happened? I'm like, you threw up. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you think happened? It's like, oh, okay. I'm like, you got any Lysol, like in a mop bucket or something? Because this is a big mess that we've got to clean. So she disappears, and she grabs a squeeze bottle of fucking Clorox spray, and she's like, I have this. And she sets it down at the end of the hallway by the bedroom and goes back into her room, leaving me to clean this entire fucking mess up all by myself with my son.
That's good stuff.
And I'm so frustrated and pissed off that I'm like getting mad at my son for not making it to the bathroom.
Is this why you wanted to start? Never mind. Go back in time. Change laws. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Yes,
jump the gun a little bit, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This started the whole thing. So I'm cleaning up my son's vomit on the floor, and it took me like 10 minutes to actually figure out how I'm going to do this. And then I go over to the sink, and it's full. It's full of water and vomit. I'm like, what? Son of a bitch. I have to grab a bucket, and I have a plastic cup, and I'm I'm like dumping water from the cup and picking it up out of the sink and dumping it into the bucket, then in the toilet.
Yeah, buddy.
Finally, a half hour, 45 minutes later, it's all cleaned up. I did, Lysoled everything down. Couldn't find the goddamn, like floor cleaner. So I took a spray bottle and I was wiping it with paper towels. Anyways, I lay back on the couch and I'm feeling worse now. All right. Feeling worse. And we finished watching the movie.
Right.
Movie ends. He goes to bed and I like, you know what? I'm sick. I'm just going to go to bed. Hopefully I can sleep this off. I go up, right, and do my things. I'm brushing my teeth. And I'm being very careful not to gag while brushing my teeth, but all the extra foam and and here it comes. So I make it to the toilet. I haven't thrown up as much as I did that night, and I don't know ever. I can't remember ever throwing up as much as I did. It was amazing what was coming out of me. And I think throwing up is hilarious. So if I could have watched a video of it, I'd be laughing my ass off. Needless to say, I threw up. It's the first time I just everywhere. And I come out of the bathroom, clean up, come out of the bathroom, and my wife wakes up. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, I was just throwing up. Didn't you hear me? She's like, no, I just woke up. Like, what's happening? That's why I sound like this. Like, I had no voice for 2 days. And here we're on Tuesday, and I'm just getting through it. Whatever it happens, like, burned the shit out of my throat. Like, my throat's all swollen now. And so for 3 weeks, I sound like shit, and I apologize. It's a long story to say I'm sorry for sounding like shit for the last 3 weeks. Anyways, gentlemen, last time you threw up, go. Randy did on the show.
Yeah, several times. It's all over the internet, me throwing up. If you just look for it. There's also a story of me shitting the bed while having sex.
Yes. Which you can hear on another podcast that Matt and Jay and Dylan are on.
Yep. Cease and desist, bitches. Chortle my balls.
Looks like we lost Cody for a little bit. So I wonder if you heard the end of that. Yeah. So... So for whatever reason, we got to protect my daughter, right? Because she gets like really nervous when things like that happen. So we can't really tell her. My wife's like, don't tell her you threw up. She knows the boy threw up, and so don't tell her you did because she'll freak out. So the next morning comes, right? And I'm sore. Like, I don't feel great still. I feel better, but I don't feel like I'm going to throw up. I'm just sore. You know, when you have a violent ejection of things in your body, It hurts the day after. Yeah. So I'm dehydrated and stuff. And my daughter... Yeah, my daughter and my son are talking about it, so I figure she already knows. And she's like, Daddy, did you throw up? And I'm like, yeah, I did. And then my wife is like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, what? She's like, why are you telling her that? Like, she got like violently angry at me.
Yeah, did you just look at her and say, I want to see the world burn, bitch?
It's like, and soon after that, I texted you and Randy. Changing.
Well, the context still doesn't help your argument, buddy. I don't know if that's healthy to explore.
No, but I'm allowed to express frustrations to my friends.
Absolutely.
And your stomach contents.
And I'm proud of you for doing it. And but I don't want to encourage it. It's like my daughter told me that she's having dreams of murdering people, and I'm just kind of like...
That's cool. Yeah, you're doing it right.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll do something about that, kid. And
Good job.
In the meantime, don't murder anybody, because think about how their family will feel if you do.
No. Just let her watch Dexter.
See, now, Randy, she's going to think she has to kill entire families. You realize what you've done.
Oh, God, Cody. You think to the next level. I don't.
Yeah, I'm 4D chess.
I'm only good at 3D chess.
You could be president now, Cody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Rem, I used to get sick every 6 years. It started at the age of 6, 12, 18, 24, and then 30 is the first time I've ever bucked the curse. But at each of those other ages, I get violently sick for about a day and a half, and I throw up like you're talking about, and I've shit myself.
What are we talking about?
And
vomit?
I literally am just laying in the bathtub, coming out of both ends with the shower on, just in shame, right? And then I end up passing out, and they rush me to the hospital, and they gotta pump me full of fluids because I get dehydrated. And that happens to me every 6 years, but it didn't at 30. So I think it's the McDonald's every day that turned it around.
Well, yeah, the McRib really sponges everything up, including barbecue sauce and diseases.
Yeah. The McRib.
Right
it
out
tastes
of
good
you.
in your mouth.
I will say, like, one of the silver linings of having like violent food poisoning, I guess I'll surf this weird wave we're riding, is like when you're empty and you drink afterwards, it's all said and done, then everything's good, and you know you're empty, and you just like pound like an entire pitcher of ice water, and you can feel it like hitting every crease of your stomach, and it's just like the best human being you'll ever be in the foreseeable future, because you just feel so hydrated, because like everything was empty and there's nothing but water in there, and you're just like, let me back in the discotheque now. Yeah.
Well,
you relate. You relate to that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Big huge bottle of Powerade or some body armor gets you
all
right back
I can
in
think
the
of is
discotheque.
that mashup you sent us, Cody. Of
that was nice, wasn't it?
And Smells Like Teen Spirit. Is that right? It was crazy.
What's this? What did I miss?
Oh, you didn't listen to his link?
I haven't. No, I haven't.
You said you would
to Mike yet, and yeah, I forgot to send it to Mike. So, no, man,
brilliant.
we're really gonna lose. Cody's gonna be.
I think there's rain happening. Fuck it. No,
yeah,
I'm good. Connection.
Cody.
That's it.
All right,
shut up.
So basically, this is it for the show. I got nothing else. So I don't know. You guys want to wrap it up, but Randy didn't do any prep.
I mean, I had a great week. Thanks for asking, Rem. We're good. Yeah, fine.
We just talked about your week, buddy. You have more? You want to talk more? I thought you were done.
Good. I'm fine.
Talk to me, pal. Talk to me.
What
kind of adventures did you go on?
Roll the credits. We're good. No.
Shit.
We got another hour. Contractually obligated
shut up.
hour, motherfuckers.
I mean, the fucking storm is preempting everything. We'll go full circle with that. Yeah. Okay. I'm all right.
Full circle jerk? Is that what you said?
No, Randy. It's not. Yeah, you must be raining around you too.
Standby.
Look at that.
Hey, Randy.
Let's do another shot.
Randy, can I tell you a little secret about me and Cody?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
Me and Cody, we've actually talked on the phone once. We had a quick conversation.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Randy, I called you once or twice.
Cody, wait for
yeah, another shot.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I don't know if I can do another shot, boys.
It's okay, Randy. Do some Adderall or something.
Oh, wow. That's thick at the bottom of that barrel.
You got to get the energy going, man.
I already did the Adderall, bro.
Oh.
Man,
maybe we need to get more higher.
We're in deep today.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
next thing you know, he's going to be ordering KFC.
Their chicken sandwiches are pretty solid.
As long as they cost more than 37 cents, Randy. More than 37 cents. Understood?
Yeah. All right, so Randy is puffing on a vape. I want to tell you guys my idea for Christmas episode, okay? And we would record this in 2 Tuesdays. I believe the date would be 1, 2, 3, 22, the 21st. All right, this is important because you can. Yeah, it's plenty of time. But here's my idea. All right, I want to open up Christmas to everybody because I love everybody. You know me.
Wow.
I love bringing people together. I love talking to people, and I love the people who listen to this show. And I love our friends, and I love all the guests we've had. I want to open up to everybody. I want Randy to get a Santa hat and a Santa beard and a Santa coat. I want Randy Claus. That's what I want. I want Randy Claus, and I want our friends of the show, our patrons, our guests, I want them to come to the Rich Dickman Show and tell Randy Claus what they want for Christmas. What do you think about that?
An elf or something?
Yeah, you and I are elves. Yeah. Well, one of us could be Mrs. Claus. We could draw straws for that, or we could just volunteer.
Well, no, I could get Kristen to dress skimpy.
Oh, okay.
No one asked for that. That was not the question. All right, whatever.
Yeah, but he offered, so we're saying yes.
Oh, this is taping. Okay. It's evidence now.
Oh, wait. I don't know about this Randy Claus thing. I don't know if I can pull off Santa.
But getting your wife to dress skimpy, that was a lot. That sounded sure as fuck, didn't it, Rem?
I didn't say she was going to be on camera.
Nobody said anything about being Santa Claus. I'm asking you to be Randy Claus. Okay? I don't know who the Santa Claus is you're talking about.
Oh, is it a horny Santa?
It's Randy Claus. It's whatever you want Randy to be.
Randy. Okay, I can get down. But the musical, I want to put that up on the list too. The Rich Dickman Show Christmas musical.
We could do both. It's Christmas. Like, who says no to anything? We can sing carols. I'll have the Christmas music playing. Sara Star can come dressed all, sit in your lap. Like, ooh, Santa. That's
Santa baby.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Actually, I DM'd her. I'll see if I get Sarah on the show tonight. Oh, she just answered.
Oh.
Hey,
Lord.
You want to come on the show for a bit?
Shit, this is happening live?
Yeah, I miss Sarah.
Man, look at you booking shit, man.
As we go.
Booker of the year. I want to nominate you as Booker.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this whole they calling it. Well, it's interesting. It's an interesting concept. Asking what they want for Christmas. Maybe I'll pick a lucky person who doesn't go crazy and buy them a Christmas present.
Yeah. Make sure they don't go crazy.
Man.
Yeah. Cody, what do you think about that idea? Do you like
What?
that idea?
Say it again.
Doesn't matter. My Christmas episode idea.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about Randy's idea. Your idea is great, Rem. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm down. I'd be an elf. I like wearing green.
Yeah. All right.
I can get into some tights for you, baby.
You could be like
color.
Randy Claus.
That's the
This
autism
is
Randy.
the Bob Ross podcast, and they want to.
Rocket.
Rocket
Pointy
Man.
Hold on. I'm sending Sara Star the
Oh,
the
look
Discord
at him.
link.
He's so fancy.
bit.do/TRDS1.
Yeah, I think that's
Get
what
in
I
our
did.
Discord.
I hope.
Man,
Yeah.
thanks to Cody, we're huge in Iceland now. Like, I'm having so much fun
You're welcome.
with our Iceland fans.
That is a place I want to go to Iceland so bad. Like when we can, like I said this last week, when we can cross state lines again, I want to go to Iceland. All right, and I want to see the midnight sun. I want to explore all the preserved foods, the preserved fish.
Oh,
that's in
man.
Iceland. Yeah,
Really?
The stinky shit. Like, yeah, that's what I want to do. Very
That's a
much
weird
so.
time for her to come in.
Uh-oh.
Why? Oh, she's logging in now.
Yeah, because
There we go. Because I bring the goods,
Literally-
boys.
No, I literally
There
think
she
the
is.
only thing she heard is stinky shit.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello, you.
Hi, Sarah.
how's it going?
It's going great. Thank you for joining us on such short notice. You look lovely as always, and we're just
Yes.
hanging out. We had to change our recording day because of December. I'm just all over the place, and I'm sorry, guys. So we figured, hey, we'll see what Sarah's doing, and maybe she could stop by and say hi. We can throw some Christmas ideas at her.
Yay! I was literally like curled up in bed looking at sex toys online. So
Wow.
Christmas. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. What? No. So let me ask. What kind of? Are you looking for anything in particular, or just seeing what the variety is?
well, so I was on TikTok. It all started with TikTok wasting time there,
God.
and
Uh-oh.
someone was talking about the Satisfier 2, and I've
2.
seen. Yes,
I think the
'cause
wife
they're-
just got that one. Is it a little sucky
What I
doohickey?
saw.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, it's the one with the little suction.
Yeah.
know.
She just got one of those.
This got weird.
It was very effective.
fine.
Very effective.
Well, and I saw the original one, and I was like, "Well, this is kind of neat. Like, that's kind of cool." And I had never gotten one, and I was like, and I saw someone on TikTok kind of talking about it, and I was like, like this could be a little like that could be cool, and like they have so many versions out now. I was like poking online, and I was like, oh well, they're like all on fucking sale because it's the holidays, so.
So that's you put them on display, and then like if you're doing shows for members or for they can just pick one out for you. Oh, there you go.
You can tell I'm like absolutely took pain medicine also because I have my headphones on.
They're not plugged. Oh, this would be great.
Use a quarter-inch jack.
Yeah.
I was literally like, why can't I hear it right? And like I kept turning it up, and I'm like,
You're really good at reading lips.
I was like,
phenomenal.
I can only have-
Sarah's here on painkillers. Randy has done like 16 dabs. Cody has been drinking since Who Gives a Shit earlier tonight. We got soldiers. Yeah.
I mean, at least I
started-
have like a good.
started drinking on
reason
this
to be on
show, man.
painkillers.
So why are you on pain pills? Why don't you tell the audience what happened?
Well, I had Achilles repair surgery and a small bone spur cut off
no.
of the back of my heel. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. No.
Ew.
Yeah.
Nope.
Damn. But how is the prognosis? Everything going to be back to normal? You doing okay?
I mean, yeah, like it should be fine. I went last like a week and a half ago, and I was like, "Sweet, gonna get my stitches out," and they only took half of them out. So I was like, "That's not
those
cool."
cock teases.
I know. I was like, "You asshole!" I was like, "You said I was getting my stitches out."
We'll do enough for it to be the truth.
Right, and I was like, "You only took like some of them, and there's still all these left." He's like, "Yeah, come back in 2 weeks. We'll take those out, maybe." And I'm like,
"Get
"Maybe."
another copay out of you.
No, they're not even like charging copays. Like it's all part of the surgery. I was like, "Wow, is this Canada?" It felt very Canadian. Like I was like, "Wow, like this is a deal."
Complimentary bags of milk.
So yeah. It's a very slow. He got stuck on the bags of milk.
Okay,
He lost
Rem?
it there.
Is that your Achilles, Rem?
He's like bags of milk about.
That's it. Show
Bags of milk.
Show over.
Canada.
Have you been able to work, Sarah, since the surgery?
Work has been interesting because like I can't like film a lot of my normal stuff because I can't really put weight on my leg. Mm-hmm. Like I'm barely like hobbling around on crutches because he's like, you can put a little bit of weight on your leg, and I'm like, well, this is bullshit because I'm a big girl. Like we're gonna put weight on it, even with the crutches. And I'm all like peeking. Like I did a whole video too where I was like taking the boot off, and because people are into this, like people want to see what's happening, and they're into the boot. The boot and the cast.
Interesting.
Yeah.
People like to see stuff. So I'm all like taking the boot off and showing, like I still have all this gauze like wrapped around my foot. But if you lift it, you can kind of peek inside. And I'm like, let's look inside and see. And I'm like, it's bleeding. I was like, well, it's bleeding.
And there's dudes just blowing their loads to it right then and there. That's gross. For the guys are disgusting.
Wow, I thought that was the sound of the ocean for a second. I'm like, that's close. Holy shit. No, that was that.
But that's I admire you so much, Sarah, for being able to. Like, nobody listens to the show, so I can say this, but for being able to exploit that, that's great.
I'm just like, someone's into it. What am I gonna do? Just like sit here and like hitting myself? I feel like, I'm like, I got a bum leg. If someone's into it, give the fans what they want.
There you go,
Randy. That's what I'm telling you. People want Randy claws. So give the fans what they want.
Hey!
You were trying to get me to sell pictures of my butthole, Rim. I'm not comfortable with that. I'll
sell whatever I can. I got college to pay for. So
Christmas bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah, I had an idea for a Christmas episode, and and the boys, when the boys get a little when they get a little inebriated or under the influence, they tend to just agree with whatever I say, and I can't get an outside honest opinion on things. So here you are. Because this episode releases on Saturday, this year is unique because this episode, the Christmas episode, will release on Christmas Day. So I thought it would be fun to have bring the community together, all of our guests, all of our friends, patrons, everybody, anybody who wants to come hang out, and they can come talk and give their Christmas wishes to Randy Claus. Randy would have a hat and a beard and a coat. Definitely not Santa Claus. This is not a Santa Claus thing, all right? But this is Randy Claus. And I think we have different avenues where we could explore. Like, you could come and tell Randy Claus what you wanted for Christmas, the suction cup dildo thing that Randy was talking about. So what do you think of that?
Well, okay, so he's already kind of there with the beard a little bit, so he doesn't have to go get a big old fake beard.
Yeah, and he's a big, handsome man, too. So
he just needs a festive hat of sorts.
Yep.
It doesn't necessarily have to be like,
Can it be like, I need to get like a weed Santa hat?
See?
I'm sure they make those.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah.
If you look.
Yeah. And then like an ugly Christmas sweater.
Always.
And then maybe a suit jacket. I'll wear my Baptist minister blazer.
Should he be Weedy Claus or Randy Claus? Maybe we do Weedy Claus. Or is that a little too on the nose?
I don't know. Man, this sativa has me. Like it feels like I've been smoking an indica, but the sativa, like it's called Rollins. Both my dab concentrate and my cart are both called Rollins, and they're from this company named Cresco. And it's really got me going.
Randy's like my electricity bill.
Was that sex toy plug into the wall?
Took me
or
a
something?
second.
Let me write that down. Oh, okay. So I spelled that wrong. Sarah, as you can see, we have a fourth host. Last time you were here, it was just Randy and I. And now you see the gentleman up there. You've met Cody before. Cody is the one who edited the Sara Star non-porno porno. But Cody is now an official part of the show through the new year. Nice. He's got to work on his contract. So, and Cody's a big fan of yours as well. So I figured it'd be nice.
Approval on this or no?
Yeah. No.
I guess I'm stuck with these guys.
No, you caught me at a good time. I was literally doing a lot of nothing. I was like,
Can you help me understand TikTok? I just don't get it. Like, I've tried.
Well, I mean, it's part of it is like algorithm. The algorithm has to kind of sort itself out. So you kind of have to scroll and like things for the algorithm to get where you need it to be. Because at first it's all kinds of crazy pants. Where you're like, what is all this stuff? And the more you scroll, the algorithm will like gradually sort itself out and align with your interests.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 30 videos in, I got an earwax cleaning video, and I got a lot of earwax problems. Like, I inherited that from my dad.
Yeah. Did you ever get like the thing where you can like watch it on your phone? Those kind of freak me out, but that might be
Adam from Houston has that.
Yeah, it's like
Adam from Houston is proud of that thing.
You can like get all up in like so you can like it connects to your phone and then it's a cable and it goes. It's a visual earwax cleaner, I guess.
It's a scope. Scope is in the name.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called though.
Maybe that's what I'll get for Christmas.
And so you can get in there and like see what's happening, and then like clean it, but also like watch it happen.
Yeah, because it like falls. Like I wake up and my pillow is just covered in earwax, and it's like, come on, man.
Oh, that's gross, Randy.
What? Well, and then I got to flip the pillow over because it is gross, and then I just keep on that cycle.
He's like, well,
that's probably why that pillow is. My wife calls it the tinky pillow because it's a little stinky. But it's comfortable.
Randy just got married, Sarah.
Yeah.
Wait, who got married?
Yeah,
Randy did. Randy got married a couple weeks ago.
She put a ring on it. Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah. And an Apple Watch. Both, so she can track
bought her a bunch of
better.
sex toys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I am neither married nor have an Apple Watch.
Oh, well.
All I lost in my surgery was my don't give a fuck. It's like my ability to give a fuck was taken out.
You could probably get an Apple Watch just by getting some guy to get some more pictures of that scar or that bloody scar.
If someone wanted, I would mail them the clippings of my stitches. Like when they pull them out, I would mail someone my stitches for like an Apple Watch 6. It doesn't even have to be a 7. Like give me a 6.
Oh wow, yeah, that's like
Randy spends his money irresponsibly.
Like, it tells you how long to wash your hands. Like it's really authoritative. Like if you don't wash your hands for 20 seconds, it's like you're spreading disease. Like, are you really going to walk out of here and spread disease?
You're an animal.
Really? Like you know that
animal.
You know that Kevin Hart bit where he's like, "Really? This is what we're doing now?" That's what it says to you. Like it plays that it's Siri saying that to you.
So it
exactly.
you.
Yep, it's pretty. Like it makes you feel bad, and I turn around and I go back and I make my hand motions so that the thing thinks that I'm doing it. Just like it tells me to stand up every hour, so I do this, and it thinks I've stood up.
God, even our technology is authoritarian. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
We're
man.
spreading it this Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, more. it's how much of China owns Apple? Like, is that a thing, or is it just TikTok? Like, who do I have to talk to about knowing what my conspiracies are? I got to get these things straight. You know, like I'm all confused. Everything's weird.
Oh, there's a new cartoon on Netflix called Inside Job, where it's about this corporation that hides all the conspiracies because they're real, and it's pretty funny.
I'm gonna need to watch that one. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
You know what you need to watch, Sarah? All right, and I don't mean to tell you what to do because I am of no position to do so, but I'm going to tell you what to do on Netflix. You have to go into the Netflix Untold documentary series and watch Crime and Penalties about the Danbury Trashers United Hockey League team here in Connecticut. All right, you have to check that out.
Okay, that
It's
sounds
amazing.
kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's like a mob boss makes a hockey team for his son. What's up, Randy? What's going on?
Maybe Jock Sampson will tell me what he wants for Christmas.
You should ask him.
Maybe he wants to chop me again. All right, that did wonders for his career. He won like 2 more titles after that.
Probably fixed your back.
He took down the Spartan of where I'm from. We're the Spartans. 300 men held off the whole army.
Tell Sarah how much of a man you are now, because after her appearance, we had Jock Sampson on a couple weeks later. Tell her what happened when you met Jock Sampson.
Jock Sampson, I pulled up my shirt, and he gave me a pro wrestling chop the likes of anyone has ever seen. I just knocked over my dab rig. Oh, shit.
And Randy no-sold it like a pro. Randy just took it.
You took it? You were like, I got this.
I was like, nice chop.
Didn't flinch.
And we were in West Virginia, and Country Roads Take Me Home was playing in the background. There's nothing better.
Exquisite chop, sir. Thank you.
Yes. I'll get you the link. I mean, I'm really proud of it, so you can watch it or not. Choice is yours.
You're great, Randy.
bit.do/TRDS1.
Yeah, all right, man.
Here's we are. Hey, Sarah, have you ever gone on a trip to Japan, like for business, where like a bunch of like rich Japanese guys pay you to smother them?
No, I've actually never gone to Japan, but I know that's a thing.
Yeah, see, guys are fucking crazy everywhere, all over the world. We're all fucking crazy.
Yeah,
they pay for farts over there.
Yeah.
Randy.
Yeah.
It's I found. I was telling the guys a few weeks ago that I finally came across a treasure trove of somebody I'd been for years, and I found the pornography there where everything's censored out. All right, all the sexual organs. Well, the lower sexual organs are all censored out, but the fluids aren't.
Yeah. so it's just like pixelated, and yeah.
It's like there's a cream pie scene, and it's got the camera, and it's all pixelated except for what was coming out. It's the weirdest thing. But yeah, there's Randy's chop in the Discord. All right. So, anyways, for the Christmas episode, you are welcome to come by and tell Randy Claus what you would like for Christmas.
It won't be on Christmas. It'll be before Christmas, but
just make sure to send me the send me a reminder.
Absolutely.
It's not like I'm going anywhere.
Randy, you heard that? She gave me permission to bother her. I always feel weird about bothering you, Sarah.
Lockdown.
Yeah.
In the record.
Now, I don't think you have to worry, Rim. Sarah looks like a gal who knows how to set boundaries. So seems like a gal. Not really.
That's what I'm trying to. I'm not trying to have her set boundaries. I'm not trying to be weird. All right. Like I'm not trying to be weird.
You're not weird. It's not like you message me like every day. You're not like, hey.
Hey.
What's up?
What are you doing?
Hey.
What's going on? I'm just sitting here in my FaceTime, ready to go. Like I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I was thinking you might like hit me up on video message or something. Like hi.
Yeah. Just out of nowhere.
What's up?
Yep. Cody, do you have any questions for Sarah?
I think Cody disappeared.
You don't see him? I see him. I still see you, buddy.
Hi.
He was in and out. Can you hear him? Whoa.
Oh no. Who's doing this?
I can hear you.
Whose fault is this? Who do I blame? Good.
It's like two little boxes.
No.
Really? Oh, that's so weird. Can you hear us, Sarah?
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can hear what I'm saying.
Should we play a game of Whisper?
I've got you.
Or a telephone?
I got you and Randy. I just don't have Cody.
That fucking guy.
Fucking rain.
Hawaiian
It's got to be the
piece of
rain.
shit.
It's the rain. It's got to be the
Yeah.
rain.
I don't think he
Once
can
you-
hear
Cody-
me right now, so I'm just going to really talk shit about Cody for a minute.
He can hear you.
What?
No, Randy, I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, fuck. He can hear me perfectly, Sarah.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Oh,
Randy, how do we
man.
fix this? Should Cody log out and log back in?
all right.
Yeah.
Sounds great to me. Be right back.
Oh, Sarah, that's a beautiful pussy you have there. What's his name?
That's Freddie.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Has Freddie
It was
ever
right
got
there.
fingered?
He's just. Hi, kid.
Oh, that was a good movie. Freddie
Hello.
got fingered?
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Can you hear
Copy.
Cody now, Sarah?
Hello. Hi, can you hear me?
No, he's still.
Oh,
just
what the fuck is Satan?
Two little
Doing-
boxes.
Doing things. All right, we'll play telephone. What's a good question?
Yeah.
for
All right, Cody. If
Sara?
you have a message for Sarah, just raise your hand and I'll
Yeah.
I'll relay
No.
it to her.
Oh, god damn it.
He's stalling for time.
What
Thinking.
is the
Oh.
most fun set or location your job is taking you to?
Cody
Cody would like to
says-
know. Okay,
God
you do
damn
it.
it.
Cody says, "What's the most interesting place that you filmed or location?"
That's good.
Ooh. Huh. That I filmed.
Or
I have to
done
think
you
about.
on.
I know. I'm like thinking about it because like there've been some like kind of neat. Like I filmed in a sex club before. Freddie, really? He scared himself.
Cat on keyboard.
I filmed in a sex club before. Like that was kind of cool.
Sex club, Cody. Can you hear her?
Yeah, I'm good. Shut up,
probably
Randy.
okay. Yep,
We're fine.
he
Just
can
start.
hear you perfectly fine. I'm sorry.
That's so weird. I'm like, why is he's just like two little boxes?
Busy taking notes.
Oh, I filmed like outside. It was like on this like inlet, this water inlet, but I was like in a backyard. But anytime like
Dope.
boaters would pass by, I could see what was happening. Like there was nothing to prevent them from witnessing the sex scene happening.
They were probably busy
Who
dying.
was that for?
That was for a plumper pass. That was like years ago.
Oh my God! If you had asked me, I would have said, "Is that for Plumper Pass?" But I didn't want to assume because
Yeah.
Look at you, Ram.
Wow, See, I know
Yeah,
Cody.
it was
It's
like
awful.
this whole like
I didn't say nothing.
That
yeah, that was
that's-
kind of weird because like people would pass by and if you like glanced, you would see them look, and it's like, yeah, those people definitely just saw what happened.
All right, so the like voyeurism allure imbued.
yeah, that's down in Miami, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, so the people are used to it, right?
I think
Oh, yeah.
they're filming some stuff in like Vegas now too, but yeah, it's still mostly Miami.
Is it easier to get things done like in Vegas or Miami? Or is those because those seem to be like the bigger places right now outside of LA?
Yeah,
Miami's in LA
yeah, it's
anymore.
like the LA, Vegas, Miami. Some
Yeah.
people are still shooting a bit in New York.
Are they?
So it just, yeah, like people will go up. Well, and they just had an expo there this weekend, so a lot of people
Oh.
were there, and they were just all kind of,
That's right. Mhm.
smashing genitals together.
Hell yeah!
That's what that is.
Yeah, you got to smash them
Easy
together.
with the technical
No one-
Yes.
jargon.
Yeah.
You're talking above a lot of our, podcast listeners' heads.
Yeah.
It's the wettest tomato squish effect
Yeah,
we have in
just
this
smash
thing.
genitals. Just
Yeah, that reminds me of when my dad was in the old people home.
oh no,
Yeah.
Oh, old people love to smash genitals. I used to work in an
Yeah.
old person's home. Holy shit! They
Really?
find them in the
Oh.
in the
That's how
hallway,
they spend their
in
golden years.
stairwells. Like, oh my god, yeah.
And
I
the
was talking
nurses
with
have
a
to
friend of
help
mine
them.
about that. How they're like you'd find them like in the wrong beds. You're like, wait, what are you doing in here? It's like,
Caught my
Yeah.
dad with a
Surprising
nurse in
episode
his
this
bed.
has been.
Dude couldn't
Yeah,
even
old people
walk.
are
Had
awful.
a nurse in his bed. Asshole.
Yeah.
wow, he was
Listen.
snagging nurses.
Yep.
So I just said like all guys are fucking crazy, right? Here's the other thing, and this is a rule, okay? All guys are crazy as a rule. All nurses are crazy as a rule as well. And my mom's a nurse, and I can say that. All right, she retired nurse, thank God. But nurses, and I've worked with a bunch, are fucking crazy. They're all like freaks and like all sorts of issues and shit, and they all, they're getting down in crazy ways. That's what I'm saying, Randy.
And anyone named Tiffany. Instantly
Knee pads.
too high on the crazy scale for it to be worth it.
Right.
Everyone knows a crazy bitch Tiffany. It's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They definitely have daddy issues most of the time. Easy to exploit, but it's going to come back to bite you long
Randy,
term.
you fucking behave. Come on.
Randy, what's going on, Randy?
What?
He's really high.
What's going on right now?
That was Mark Honan speaking, not Randy. That was Mark Honan.
yeah.
I was doing an impersonation. I thought we were.
I was surprised.
Improv.
No, yeah. I was surprised you got it verbatim. Good job.
I've been playing him for like the last
15
minutes.
I can really tell.
Sarah, I have a very serious question to ask you. Again, as I said, when my co-hosts get inebriated, I don't get honest opinions, and so, this is episode 190, and if you count episode 0, it's 191, and then if you count the 4 Corona casts we did, it's 195. Let's call it 190.
Numbers are awesome.
All right, so at 200 is a big number, okay? Because on the last show, the old World of Warcraft podcast I was on, I did 114 episodes, and then I left the show, and my co-host went on to do a total of 300. Okay, I'm doing this show out of spite mostly now.
Yeah.
Now,
Just to get to 301?
That's the question. Yeah, like I wanted to get to 114 and then 115, right? I wanted to beat my old record, and then I wanted to get to 200. But what's after 200? Do I really need to go to 300 and 301? Yes. Or can I call 200 a career?
I mean, 200 is a career, but the other thing you have to look at is, do you know, like, accumulative, like, followers? Do you have as many or more followers?
No. Okay, I have infinitely less listeners in this show than I did on the World of Warcraft.
I mean, that is like
that.
It's a thing. The Warcraft it's a community.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Now they all hate each other and they hate the company.
Cesspool.
Man, talk about, like, how do you go so wrong? Like,
I don't know.
You're like,
I can tell you. I can tell you exactly.
And you're like, nope, screw
it.
Hold them back.
What's the theme of tonight's episode? Dudes are assholes and they're fucking crazy.
We're vomiting a lot. Okay.
You put a bunch of nerdy dudes in charge of a company who somehow they suddenly get a following of a bunch of people who think that they're very important, developers, and they're like, because I experience all this. Like, people worshipped these guys. And they take that to heart and they start thinking they're invincible, and then they start doing the stupid shit like they did because they're guys, and that's what happens. That's what happens.
Is this like the reality version of Revenge of the Nerds?
Yes. Revenge of the Nerds couldn't happen in real life because nerds would ruin it in themselves. I'm sorry, but we know it's true.
Aggressive.
Yeah. Are you still playing Blizzard games, Sarah?
No, I stopped. Okay. Like, once everything started to get crazy busy and life, happened, I really just completely stopped gaming. Like, I loosely considered getting like a little Nintendo Switch maybe to try to get back into gaming. And then I was like,
once you leave, you can't. I can't get back into it at all.
Halo Infinite Rim, let's start a squad.
Randy, I bought NASCAR Heat 5 for $15 and I was all excited so I could race NASCAR races every once in a while in my basement, and I've played it like twice. Like, I was going to stream it and stuff and have fun. And like, I don't even feel like doing anything.
Well, I was like, like I could do, like Mario Kart, or I could do, what is that? The little, like, the fake Sims, but with the little tiny animals.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, yeah. You could play with my daughter. She's going to get that for Christmas. I heard from Santa.
I was like, well, that would be like an okay thing for me to do, maybe. And then I was just like,
no, too busy looking at dildos. That shit's important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, actually, since the last time you were on, we made friends out with other friends, and actually, it has nothing to do with that. Chris O.C. decided he wanted to start dating, so he would join FetLife. So I joined FetLife because I want to see what FetLife was about. Not that I'm, yeah. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from FetLife. Yeah, okay. There's a real freaky scene, especially here in Connecticut, and it's great. And I love everybody who's out there having fun and living their best life and doing the things they enjoy.
Connecticut's got to be full.
Can you look? If I give you a name, can you look up my couple of people that work up there in Stamford?
Yeah, after the show, I'll look at it. I don't want to dox anybody. Sarah, have you heard in adult video stores? There's a back room, and in those back rooms,
arcade.
I didn't know about I didn't think it was a real thing until I saw it on FetLife. I had no idea it was a real thing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. The arcade is so real. And
so you guys, everyone's like, Rem's so stupid doing this, but I know exactly what's going to happen. Yeah. Thank you. So tell me about the arcade, because I didn't think this was a real thing.
Sorry, I had to readjust my my leg a little bit and resort myself.
Just take, just get comfortable.
That's good.
Yes, the arcades are super, super real. And okay, so in some cases, people do go back there and either have sex or hope that sex is happening or hope to see something. You know, some of them are like single stalls where you can ostensibly only fit one person, but you know, if you're hey, Santa.
I found Randy Claus, Rim.
It's Randy
Claus. Quiet for the last 90 minutes.
Perfect.
There you go, buddy.
Like you could put a second person in there if you're creative, and some of them will have a glory hole, which if you've seen It's Always Sunny, you don't know what's going to be on the other side of the glory hole.
No, but does it matter? Like, it doesn't matter at that point.
It doesn't matter. So no, I mean, and that's one of those things. Now, I'd have to like get the link from a friend of mine, but a friend of mine was telling me about this website. It was like tracking all the different arcades in different places. It might have been like a Reddit thread, baby. And it was talking about like the action in different arcades. Like it was a big thing because people would want to know like what's happening at these different shops and in the arcades because they'd want to go and like participate or watch or, you know. So yeah, they had like a team of people who would go and, you know, see what was going on. And it's like, oh, this arcade like got new chairs. They're way more comfortable. You know?
This is what the internet's good for.
Yes.
Now, have you participated in arcade activities?
I have got so many, oh gosh, it was a very, very long time ago. I went into an arcade with an old friend and we did go into an arcade. There was no one else there though. So it was kind of like, meh, you know, we're like, well, it's just us. And like we had a little bit of fun. It was one of those like, why not? You know,
Nice.
It's a thing to do, you know, check it off the old bucket list.
Like an empty movie theater, right? You just
well, this one it had like little stall kind of rooms, and basically we're like, fuck it, we'll just leave the door open. If someone walks in and sees us banging, then they see us banging, and if no one walks in, then whatever. And yeah, so it was an event.
Wow.
It blew my mind when I would see women posting in those places like, I'm going to be at the Love Boutique at 11 a.m. on Friday. And, like in today's world, like you don't think that still happens because everybody's, everybody's afraid of each other now.
In some cases, like for some of those, like if a woman's like, hey, I'm going to be there. So she might be like what you call like a hot wife. And she's just looking for like dudes to line up and rail her. You know, where it's like, I got condoms, I got lube, I got wipes, and let's do this. And if she likes the guy and she feels comfortable, like it's on.
Yeah. And that's a real thing. That's the part that blew my mind that it was a real thing. Like, wow.
And it's not like necessarily an escorty thing. Like she doesn't necessarily want them to pay. You know, it's not about that. Yeah. It's that she literally just wants to bang dudes. Yeah.
Yeah. And you got like dudes going there looking for dudes, and it's
I think these things are great. Everybody.
Yeah, we need to normalize that type of stuff, right? So that way the weird dudes will be phased out and it'll just be kind of normal people. Again, because weird dudes ruin everything. I don't know if you know this, Sarah, but weird dudes ruin everything. Now,
I'm sorry.
Generally.
Yeah. Sarah, here's a question. Here's a content question, okay? Because I have a video editor on my team now. See Cody up there?
Hey.
Let's say...
Poor Cody, who I can't hear or see.
Oh,
but he can both... He can do both of those to you right now. He's the lucky one.
The anxiety is off.
Oh, he has anxiety.
His anxiety's off. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Cody. I think it's funny that
I'm just a human suit of fart and anxiety.
He's just a human suit of fart and anxiety.
Randy, God damn it.
Randy, God damn it.
That was an us thing.
What?
That was an us thing.
Shit. That was an us thing.
Here's my idea. All right.
Okay.
Here's my idea, Sarah. It's like if we were like if you were ever to do a tour of the Northeast, right, and you stopped in Connecticut, or I was ever down, your way. All right. Grab a camera and you be the hostess, and we go on a tour of the arcades.
Okay.
Would you be up for that? Like the Rich Dickman
And just
presents
kind of be like,
tour in the arcades?
we're gonna see what's happening in the arcades.
Yeah, we see how awkward it can get. No.
There aren't
The expose.
I'm even trying to think if there are many left around here.
We got like 4 here in Connecticut.
Well,
I know all this.
but I'm like the size of Connecticut. That's like you're doing
that's
pretty good. Yeah,
it's good for us. Yep.
Yeah.
My
Going
hometown
20 minutes
is,
that way, 40 minutes that way.
My hometown porn shop
Freddie's
got
just
turned
like-
into a barber shop. So
Oh,
Oh,
that's sad.
Freddie,
That's
what are
awful.
you?
really nice barber
Yeah.
though. Does a fantastic haircut
Oh.
for $15.
Good. He's got
And his
fades.
husband
Oh,
is
that's a
super
good deal.
nice too.
Oh, stop.
Yep. My new barber's like $25 for a haircut, $10 for the beard, and then I tip him 10. So it's like $45. But it's always on point.
Good on you, Randy.
Always on point.
Randy, he
looks sharp
shaves
as
your
fuck.
head. Stop that, Cody. Just gets a buzz cut. The guy should charge you $10 and be done with it.
He's nice.
Yeah, he looks good, but it's a buzz cut. You go bzzz 2 times.
He
he's
straight
done.
razors around the edges, Rim.
That's the
You pay for the
professional touch.
experience, all right? He nearly puts me to sleep while I put my life in his hands as he takes the straight razor to my neck.
You like hot
Yeah.
towels, Randy?
Yep. Big fan. And he has an old school barber chair that can support my girth. I appreciate that.
My
Those
My
are
old barber.
expensive.
my old hairstylist before she got pregnant and moved away. She washed my hair once, and it was amazing. You ever do that,
good.
Sarah? You ever wash somebody's hair just like that's all they wanted?
It's been a long time since I've washed someone's hair. And honestly, like the state that I'm in with this whole, I'm in a very large medical boot, like bigger than the little bejeweled one that I posted pictures of. Like this thing is a
That's
pain in
hot.
the ass. So like washing my hair, anything to do with like being a clean human is a hassle.
Yeah.
And I've been like, I'm all like,
Really
I
is.
just want someone to wash my damn hair.
Cody says that's hot.
Again, yeah, you could charge money for that.
But yeah, it's like all these little things that like you don't always think about, and it's like, shit, this is difficult.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like that's everyday life as a big man, Even taking a piss is sometimes you got to wrestle the thing.
You gotta wrangle it.
Yeah,
He's
you
gotta
gotta
lasso it
get
first.
it through
Get it pulled out.
right through the barn gates, because you don't want to have to take your belt off and
Jesus
everything.
Christ, Randy.
You don't want to have to be that guy who has to go to the stall to piss.
It'll like
You
pull
know.
your pants down at the stall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. There was a guy at my high school. He was a staff member who would do that shit. You'd be sitting there taking a piss. He'd come in, just drop trowel, and take a piss right in front of you. And you'd be like, okay, this is what we're doing, I guess. And then you'd, get out of there. But there he is, fucking just Hank Hill butts on Hank Hill butts. He had like 7 butts. Anyways,
That's impressive.
this is
That's
kind
a
of
stat.
traumatic. And now that I'm shaking a little, and I'm bringing this up.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ,
Okay.
Randy, this is a far cry from last week. My God. See, that's what I tell you guys. Yeah, no weed
wasn't-
episodes, just shots episodes.
I wasn't trying to bring up childhood trauma. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. We haven't even
It's not your
touched
fault.
on
It's
my
completely
days in
his.
Catholic
No,
school.
Randy's a man of the
I
world.
spent my first 4 years at Catholic school.
Oh,
So
Jesus Christ. Okay, all right.
Uh,
Well, come on.
We get it.
We gotta
Okay,
do that.
Randy. We get it. You're going to be okay. We love you. We support you. Sarah, a couple
Rim,
weeks ago.
it's 69% real,
Everything.
31% kayfabe. Okay.
I'm real. I'm real when I say I love you.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, hear
Cody's
that?
real when he says he loves you, Sarah.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
I said that to you, Randy.
Oh, he said that to me, Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I'm not
Sarah,
very
a
good
couple weeks ago-
translator for
How's this
Cody.
going for you?
A couple of weeks ago on the show, we were talking about you. I was talking about you because you're one of my favorite
Always
people that we've had
talking
on the show.
about her.
Yeah,
Aw.
and I was talking about how I was spending money. I'm curious how this works, so please you can explain it to me. Now, do you do private shows like via Skype or Zoom or anything like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's a thing that happens.
How does that come to be arranged? Like, what are the parameters? What do you talk about? Like, how long? Like, what's allowed? What isn't?
So like a fan will message and be like, "Hey, I want to do a Skype show," and it's like, "Oh, cool. Like, how long are you thinking? Like, what do you want to do?" Because some people have a very specific thing where they're like, "Oh, I want to, just like kind of a girlfriendy experience, or I want you to tell me how to stroke my cock, or play with your boobs." Some people just want me to play with toys. Other people want domination and humiliation. So it really, it's one of those where I'm like, I need kind of an idea of what's going on to know like how to prepare myself, whether it be mentally or physically. Because sometimes it's like, well, I really want you to wear whatever outfit. Like, oh, can you wear like matching bra and panties or lingerie, or can you dress in your Velma cosplay or whatever.
Velma's so in right now.
Yeah, it's weird.
Velma is so in right now.
Now, when somebody when somebody's requesting like a humiliation session, all right, how much time do you need to plan for that? Where do you get your humiliation from? Like, do you have a book of insults, like, or do you just have it in you?
Well, so it depends on what they want to be humiliated about. Like, is it like, do you want like small penis humiliation, or like one guy wanted me to just humiliate him, like that he wasn't a good employee. So it was kind of that like, I'm a boss and he's an employee, and I was like,
I'm not supposed to laugh. Don't laugh at fit. Don't fetish shame. So,
but it was like that unusual because I'm like, I don't even know what you do. So so that part was a little hard because I had to think about like very general, like disciplinarian kind of phrases that I could use that would work for like whatever kind of job, because I was like, I have no idea what this dude does.
He wouldn't tell you either. Like, he wouldn't be like, I work at fast food.
It just didn't even like come up because I was like, well, I guess it doesn't like really matter if I'm just saying like, you're not good at your job. You have no initiative.
So
where's your, so it's that kind of thing where it's just kind of, because it's one of those things where it's like, you don't want to get like so specific that then the person like really like gets into their head. It's like you just want them to have fun with it and be like, this is a release for them. Okay. Versus being like, no, I really want you to think you're a bad banker.
In that vein,
I work at Webster.
Do you think it's okay to show up to the office at 11:30 and leave at 5:30, as long as you do your work in the morning from home?
Sounds good, man.
Well, I mean,
if you're role playing, I'm just saying. I'm curious how you that type of
how strict are we going to be?
Yeah,
you're all like
quarterly review,
and it's a salary position if that matters. So.
Like, he's all like, so what are the constraints here? It's a salary.
Randy would have a whole thing written up for it. Now, Randy has famously said that his penis looks like Laragot from the Power Rangers Turbo. I don't know if you've seen Power Rangers Turbo. It's a little dwarf thing, like a troll.
Yeah, I think it's pinned in the chat.
Yeah, if you were insulting Randy's penis, like, how would you insult Laragot? Like, do you have like a canned insult, like your go-to? That's like your favorite to use.
No.
There he is in the chat. No.
Oh, hold on.
Oh my.
Wait, I'm probably in the wrong chat.
Oh, it's in the Rich Dickman live show chat.
Yeah, I was like, I'm totally in the wrong chat.
Yeah. So Sarah's going to look at Laragot and maybe we'll insult Randy's penis.
Oh, jeez.
Isn't he cute? He saves his family in that movie. His little furry family. They all look like my penis, but he looks the most like it because of the beard and kind of in the fetal alcohol syndrome eyes. That's an important key feature.
Wow.
Before Sarah goes any further with insulting Laragot,
humiliating his own dick for us. See, like, I don't even have.
like Cody, if you were doing penis humiliation on a guy, like, where's your go-to? Like,
no, I mean, if Randy can do like the alley oop that high, he just might as well dunk. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
It's just like you're already there, man. You're at the rim, just dunk it instead of doing the alley oop.
Oh, the worst humiliation I've ever heard, and it was funny. My ex-wife's grandpa was getting screamed at by his wife, her grandma, because there was a little bit of piss on the toilet seat, and she was yelling at him about how small his dick was and how he couldn't hit the hole. And I'm the one who pissed on the toilet seat, and I just sat there and let that old man take it.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
You're like,
yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna let her know. Like, it's a little too early on in the relationship, but yeah, poor old guy had Alzheimer's, so he forgot. You know, it worked out.
Jesus Christ,
evil.
buddy.
Yeah, I mean, but Randy nailed it right there. It's like, if you're thinking of insulting a penis, the default is go to size, right? Like, that's the insults I think of right immediately. It's size. Like, I'm not thinking about veins
the
or
general. Like, a lot of people who
be on the head.
do want humiliation, it is generally to do with size, because in their mind they're not of adequate size, because they're either, you know, looking at porno where you've got these dudes who have just like, you know, walking around with a fucking meat locker in their pants.
very beautiful
like,
penis. Yes.
Yeah, they've got this like ideal. You're like, this is the ideal way. You're like, how did that happen? So
circumcised and beautiful. Yep.
Well, no, there are a lot of uncircumcised guys in the industry.
Yeah, but those are ugly though. That's disgusting. Right? It's gross, right?
Wow.
Like, you could be honest, it's gross.
No, okay. So where you get stuck with the uncircumcised thing is the whole idea. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's unsanitary. And like, I've shot with lots of uncircumcised guys, and I've never had a problem.
It's just gross. It's gross looking. It looks like an elephant trunk. It's awful.
So my joke, okay, I've always had a little joke about it though, because I'm like, oh, it's like a full-time hoodie, you know, and I don't have a t-shirt on tonight to do it. You know, it's a full-time hoodie. You just gotta pull it back.
Where do you think Cody went, Randy? Do you think he went to throw up?
Maybe.
He's done.
I'm the one who ate the fucking McRib today, and I'm sitting here like a goddamn champion. First one ever. It was an odd story. You'll have to go back and listen. Or at least download. That's all I really care about.
Really?
Yeah. I'll be checking. I'll be looking for those downloads out of Louisiana. Are you still able?
It's been around for a long time. This is your first one?
Yeah, I've avoided it all this time. It's like this dude that I listened to a podcast about wrestling, post-wrestling, and this dude is 37 years old and has never had a chip in his life. Could you imagine?
Chip? Never?
Yeah, or a cracker.
Wow.
Why?
Cody, you missed it. I was
he just doesn't like the texture.
Penises.
Damn it! What?
You okay, bro? You just bailed.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to pee.
I still can't see him.
It's a long show.
Maybe Sarah needs to leave and come back, but don't do that. I don't want you to leave, Sarah. Cause
yeah. Stay right there.
Yeah, we're like.
I'd hate to see you go, but I'd love to watch you leave.
She's not going to turn her camera off with her ass, Randy.
No, that was my dad's line. He came up with it.
Oh.
He was friends with Billy Ray Cyrus. They got in a shootout together. That's when my dad broke his neck.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He didn't know it until the next day. And led to his death eventually.
No.
Or Alzheimer's. No.
This is a different.
Senility.
No, he's the one who he had the car accident. He had the car accident, and then so he came out of his accident, learned to walk again, and then like he started deteriorating. And by the time they found out what it was mesothelioma that had spread to his bones. So
oh, jeez.
He was a pipe fitter.
Yeah. So. See, look, we have a guest tonight. We have a guest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was only like 8 days before my graduation, so it was no big
Sarah,
deal.
when
I was mature.
When we arrange our Skype show, Sarah, I just want to hear about how big my penis is. I don't want any humiliation. I'm not into that. All right, thank you. All right.
I've also done those shows where it's that whole like penis gratification.
But you got to tell them it's not as big
somebody
as
to pay
Ray's.
attention to me. No, shut up! God damn it!
I mean, other Cody.
90 episodes. Yeah.
Beep,
Old.
beep,
Yeah.
Beep, beep. I'm gonna keep that bit going. I know Rim hates when I edit myself, but I'm good at it.
Really, I'm just, I would pay Sarah just to pay attention to me for 20 minutes because that's all I really want. Someone to pay attention. Like, just sit there and listen. That's like, I'm just going to talk about work. Yeah, I'm just going to talk about work, like, hey, this is what happened.
Right? Like, I understand how you feel.
Yeah, that's all I want to hear.
Sex hotlines were a thing. Sometimes that was like
that,
just
by the
what
way.
happened.
Yeah. Cody's exactly right. Cody said when sex hotlines were a thing, things like that were happening, and that's all I want. So Sarah, we'll arrange this. I'll cash app you the money. You can just sit there and say, "Wow, I understand. Wow, that must have felt weird. That must have felt good. You should be proud of yourself for that." I could tell you all about my promotion, right? You can hear all about that, right? Yeah, that's all I want. I just want someone to pay attention to me and tell me I'm good. That's all.
Don't you want to take his tie off and put him on the bed?
You're such a good boy.
Maybe some penis talk. Yeah.
Cody says, don't you want to take his tie off and put him on the bed?
See?
That's what Cody says.
Cody. Yeah. No, it would be...
Do you want me to take that leash off of you?
If I could write a scene with Sara Star, Randy, and Cody, it would be in a dentist chair. All right? She'd be performing a dental
did I ever
exam.
tell you my post-traumatic stress from a dental chair? I broke a dental chair once.
What are you doing, bro?
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been back to the dentist in like
back
5 years.
so we go up.
So fuck you, Walter, you dental hygienist ass. I'm calling you out again. Cease and desist.
In the chaos, I guess, that's my life. So I had the Achilles surgery, and then I had to have like this emergency dental situation.
Oh, I hate
and I was so freaked out by it. They were like, "Oh, we'll just put you to sleep." I was like, "Sweet, I'm into it." So I showed up, and a friend of mine had to drive me because, it's my right foot to begin with. And they were putting me to sleep. So there were all these reasons I couldn't drive. So she brought me there, and I'm sitting in the lobby waiting, and I'm like super nervous. I'm all like, man, I'm like real fucked up about this. I was like, I'm just going to eat like a tiny edible, like an itty bitty edible.
Oh, nice.
Just to calm me down. And she's like, oh, that doesn't sound like the worst idea. So all of a sudden...
anesthesia.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was fine.
Oh, okay.
But I was like real fucking high. Because I hadn't eaten any edibles. I was like, everything was kind of out of my system. And I'm sitting there and I'm like real high and like mishearing everything. And then they take me back, and the anesthesiologist is like, look, this is going to be a very quick procedure, but because we're putting you out, we're just going to use ketamine. So it'll put you down really quick, but then we can wake you up really quick. And I'm like, sweet, ketamine used to be a rad party drug back in the day. And my friend's like, oh my God.
You said the quiet part out loud.
And the anesthesiologist is like, what?
I want to get the ketamine treatment. It's like $3,500 every week for 6 weeks, but they put you on a low dose ketamine trip each time. It's supposed to be really great for managing mental health symptoms.
I brought up that too, because when I quickly realized everyone in the room was like, wow, you went there real fast. I was like, oh,
0 to
they're
100
also using
real quick.
like an inhaled version for like PTSD and mental health. And the anesthesiologist was like, I read about that. That's interesting. And I'm like, cool.
We're friends now.
Right, where it's
Awesome.
like,
Nice
okay, I'm
recovery.
clearly not just,
Right. So, Sarah, I would like to send an invitation out to you, by the way. Not only to our Christmas episode in 2 weeks, be the 21st. All right. And not only to episode 200, where Stephen R. Dickman's going to be joining us as well. Also, actually, episode 200, same thing. In 10 weeks, it's episode 200, right? Randy is taking his camper out to Hartford. Cody's going to fly out to Hartford. Okay, we might have Stephen R. Dickman out in Hartford as well. So if you have a plan on coming up this way in 10 weeks, you're more than welcome to. And if not, you can join via Discord. But just let me know. Well, I'll tell you where to go, and you can stay in Randy's camper with him and Kristen and the Satisfier. What's it called, Randy?
His name is Otis. Are you talking about my dog?
That's your... No.
It's a puppy?
Eject.
Oh, yeah, let me show you. He's the cutest. Hold on.
If you go into the general chat channel, you can see a picture of Otis after his haircut.
Oh.
Yeah, Randy, you're using a filter. We can't.
Yeah. Randy put his dog down, and then the same day they got a new dog.
That's fast.
Yeah, she was going to be sad, though. There, I put it in the live show chat.
Look at the puppy.
He looks like a muppet.
So fluffy.
He's cute.
He looks more like Larrigot. Sarah, we're gonna wrap up here. Let's go ahead and plug. let's plug Sara Star. All right, where can we? Where are we gonna find?
Easiest place to find all my stuff is allmylinks.com/Sara Star XXX.
Lovely. 3 X's, not just one or two.
I love how you use
3.
all my links. That's such a good idea. I wish I would have thought of that.
Yeah.
It's
and
so
Sarah keeps them
handy.
updated.
Yeah, it's super handy because they're, you can update them, you can, all that good stuff. And then instead of, taking up like 5 minutes being like, I'm here and I'm there and here's my Twitter and my this and my that, you can just be like, allmylinks.com/Sara Star XXX. And it has everything. Like, it's got my wish list. Holiday season. But it's got all the stuff. It's got the Twitter and the things.
What are you looking for?
Hey.
Santa Randy.
If somebody buys you a present off your wish list, do they get a special treat?
I do. I love to treat people that get stuff for my wish list. Yeah. I like to either send them if it's something usable, like it's a toy or something, I'd like to send them a little video of me using it, or if it's like lingerie, pictures of me wearing it. So yeah, if it's practical stuff, it's hard to send because I have some practical things on there, so it's hard to send a sexy thanks for this snack pack.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Some people like that. But if Cody were to get one of those make your own dildo kits where he molded his own penis into a dildo and sent it, would his
you muted me. This is a conspiracy. She can't hear me because of you. No,
that's not my fault. She can't hear you. I didn't do this on purpose.
Yeah, you did. You did the thing with your fingers.
My fingers
I can't
are here.
fight back on this.
Only I have the power to do that, Cody, and I wouldn't do that to you.
I'm being oppressed.
You have
actually. You know what? We should do that because Sarah's a good friend of the show, and I think she'd get the humor in this.
No.
We all do the mold a penis kit, and we send it to Sarah, and she can put it on her shelf, right? And we can have Randy's Larrigot there, and then Rem, and that's only for special occasions because it's massive. And then you got Cody for everyday use. So
how do you feel about Dickosauruses, Sara Star?
I think the T-Rex sticks I think are amazing. I love
the 3D printed ones.
Oh, those are cool. A friend of mine is doing resin ones, and I was like, okay, I need one, but I can't go meet you to get it until I can, actually leave my house. But yes, Randy, I think those are awesome.
Yeah,
we get one for
the big thing here
every year.
Sarah was into that idea, all right, and you ruined it with your goddamn dinosaur dicks.
Okay,
all right?
but I'm also into this whole so you all need to get a Clone-A-Willy.
See?
And then
clone she's into this.
Nope.
Your member or a friend's if you're unconfident about your own member. Because how am I going to know? I don't fucking care.
Right.
I'm going to get all
we
these
can make NFTs of the pictures of our willies.
Uh-huh. And this is OnlyFans content for Sarah and Patreon content for us. Actually, we have to do our own OnlyFans. Yeah. This works out for everybody.
And then I can do a whole rating. I mean,
do I have to shave first?
Oh God.
You'll have to read the instructions on the Clone-A-Willy because it will make a mold. Yeah, it makes a mold of it, so you may have to just trim. You might not have to
make me have to buy
a
Manscaped thing.
I made Cody so uncomfortable. I'm so sorry, Cody.
He's pissed. I've never seen him so pissed.
Well, I'll forgive you
I'm
at
so
some
left
point.
out of this, and I'm confused. I didn't mean to upset anyone.
Everyone deserves what they get.
I'll send you the video.
Everyone deserves what they get.
I got so excited about this, and I don't want anyone to be upset.
Why is he using school shooter language? That's not funny, Cody.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
too soon.
Cody, she's way into this. She's really excited. about this.
Goodbye.
This is okay.
Oh, Cody's not going to clone his Willy?
Cody's not
mine.
Just clone that microphone, bud. That'll be perfectly fine. And we can do our mics instead, Rim. We can do our mics instead.
All right, that's enough. We're going to wrap this up, right?
No.
So, Sara Star, allmylinks.com/Sara Star XXX. All right, Randy, let's go home.
Let's bring this baby home.
Oh, thank you, Sara Star, for jumping on tonight at late notice. This was great. You saved the episode.
Asses.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you're the best. You're just the best.
It was fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we gotta have you back more. I don't like I said, I don't like bothering you all the time because I feel like I'm being a creep, and I don't want to be a creep. I just want to be cool. So I feel more confident now that I'm not being a creep because we just did the Clone-A-Willy joke, and you were totally into it. That's great.
Joke. Yeah.
Stop it, Cody. Okay, Cody, I'm sorry. Cody, I'll okay, yeah, finish that. All right. So yeah, check out Sara everywhere. And Sarah's great. Sarah's the best. And you can check us out. Fuck, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. RichDickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. You get there. All the episodes are behind the scenes episodes are there. Sara Star's non-porno porn is there as well. And that's all on the YouTube channel. So you can subscribe to the YouTube channel through the website and click the merch tab. You can get some merch, get some Rich Dickman Show t-shirts, get the old Ray and Rem shirt and the old Huel and Rem shirt because we don't have a new one for the guys, but we have the logo, and you can get on Amazon. There's a slightly better than mediocre t-shirt and the Eat the Rich t-shirt. Everybody loves that one. Eat the Rich because you know what? This is all their fault. It's all their fault. If you like what we do,
what I
support
need
the
to
show.
do an illustration, a new one.
What?
I need a bushel of sativa, and I'll just take an extra day.
I think you got the funds for that last week.
No, this is different.
Oh, okay.
So you and I will talk off air.
You got it.
See.
All right. Well, no, my money's going to something else in the next couple of days. All right. I got to get some affirmation from somebody. But if you like what we do, you want to support the show, tell a friend about the Rich Dickman Show. Get them to listen. And if you want like us even more than that, leave a review on any of your podcast players. Those reviews help, and they're great. And like we said, if you leave a review, I will call you, and then Randy might, and Cody will too if we line up the times. So boom, phone calls. But if you like us even more than that, Patreon.com/RichDickman and Patreon.com/RichDickman. All patrons get to see the video of all our shows, especially this one, the beautiful Sara Star and her bountiful bosom with us on the screen. Thank you, Sara.
Thank you.
And Randy and Cody will be recording a bonus episode tomorrow night, and that'll be on the Patreon as well. So check that out. Can't wait to hear that from the boys. And what's the last thing we have to do? That's it. I think that's it. That's it, Randy or Cody. Anybody want to? What last places you can join us or call us if they would like to?
I don't know.
You know.
Well, if you want to join us randomly throughout the week,
it.
Whenever we decide to record.
Sorry, just for December.
There's no rhyme or reason or really pattern to it anymore. But you can join us if you just come around 9:30 every evening, Monday through Friday at bit.do/TRDS1. I'll be there. Put a message in the chat. Tag me. I'll answer.
Stick a time zone in there, buddy.
And Eastern time. Eastern time. 9 Eastern time at bit.do/TRDS1. And leave a fucking voicemail, you assholes. I know you're out there and you hear me, and we just want to hear from you. All right? At 860-316-4776. I knew that.
Doing it.
I remember what I forgot. Thank you, Randy. Listen to our friends over at Who Gives a Shit Show, and you can check out Matt's podcast and Jay's podcast as well. Check that one out. You can find us at richdickmanshow@gmail.com or at richdickmanshow on Twitter. Executive producer Randy's at Sir0 with an E on Twitter or Sir0 with an E at gmail.com. There's producer, definitely not main host Cody McCann at Cody McCann, CODYMCCANN. Producer Ryan at Ryan Tier. That's my mother at Rem_Mama. Sara Star's at Sara Star XXX. Yes,
there
I got it. Boom. I got it. X's. I get confused with the X's because sometimes it's just one, or for some people, some are three, whatever. And I, of course, am at Rem Dickman. All right, Sara. Once again, thank you for jumping in. You're my favorite. You're my favorite guest ever. So yeah, it's just such a great sport. Love talking to you. Yep, and I've dropped your name on other shows that I've guested on. Like, who's your favorite guest? Sara Star. Sara Star's right up there, the best.
Oh, yeah.
Next time, Cody will have it fixed so she can see and hear you. All right,
yeah.
We can. Yeah,
Randy, when I said nobody asked for photos of your wife, I was being chivalrous to your wife, not disrespectful. I'm sorry.
No, I know. You're a good dude, Cody. I don't assume the worst of you. I assume the best. And pluralism's a thing. Two things can be right at the same time, people. Stop making everything one way or the fucking other.
Right. Yeah.
You're a champion.
Mike got really high the other night and was watching a thing on quantum physics, and it blew his mind. Good night, everybody.
Damn. Bye.
Boosh.
See ya.
You have a sign off there? Sorry, you want to say
Night.
Good night. Good night.
Man, that was fucking fun.
Yeah, you had a good time?
Cody.
Yeah.
Cody,
Where am I rolling?
no, you can roll for a few more minutes. It's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We got, listen. Cody,
Jesus Christ.
you
I
okay?
dropped. Fuck, man. No, I think it's the humidity that it's making my computer shit out.
Yeah.
Sorry about those drops and call-outs.
Don't worry about it. Sarah, did you have fun? Thanks for coming on.
Bitch to edit.
Did. No, thanks
I'm
for
sorry for
messaging me.
annoying.
No. It was great.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
And half of what I said, I wasn't fully aware of what I was saying. So, if I
No, we're
said
good.
anything in air,
You did.
know that I probably maybe meant it, but I didn't mean to say it out loud.
Gotcha. Inside voice, outside voice.
Okay.